Hi everyone and welcome to Studio de Sol. My name is Lina and in today's video I'm going to be testing out the heavy textured acrylic paint by Gaffrey Art Materials. So let's get started. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of textured art on my For You page on TikTok, and it's really fascinates me and I really want to get into that. And as of right now, I'm looking for the medium that I like to work with. That was one of the reasons why I ordered this heavy textured acrylic paint. I decided to go just with the white color so I can see if I like it and how it is to work with. And today I'm gonna be doing 3 different types of artwork. I want to just try to mix it with regular acrylic paint, see how that's gonna work, see how I like the finish and everything. And for the first project, I decided to do just a little hearts on a canvas. And as I'm going down, I'm going to be gradually adding more and more white color. So I'm going to have a little bit of the gradient. The colors I'm mixing just as usual, just like if I would mix a regular acrylic paint. The body of the paint feels like air, like it's a lot of air in it, but it's not. So it's a very interesting texture. And I was applying it using the art knife. It also takes some time to get used to it and how to work with it. It's definitely different from a regular acrylic paint. And here's how it looks so far. Now I'm just gonna let it dry and show you how it looks after drying, but it's pretty much doesn't change. It stays the way it is, stays as glossy as it is when it's wet. So that's how it looks after drying. For the second project, I decided to do some of like volume flowers or 3D flowers. For that, I'm gonna be using a nozzle as for like icing, cake icing. I'm adding on to the Ziploc, securing it a little bit with the tape. And after that, I'm mixing a little bit more of pink color and adding on into the bag. I'm also adding 2 different colors next to each other, so whenever I'm gonna be squeezing, it's gonna have that little bit of like gradient in between 2 colors. And then I'm just applying it on a plastic surface. Here's how it looks like. And after that, I'm just gonna let it dry. I tried a few different shapes of the flowers. This one, I didn't find a little canvas at home, so I decided just to do it on paper. I mixed a little bit of the green, added it into the Ziploc, and created like a stems for the flowers. I don't know how fast it dried out because I didn't check on it next day. I didn't have time. I literally came back to it a week later to finish the video. So this is already dry flowers. I'm detaching them from the plastic surface. It doesn't detach as easily. You need to like make sure to help yourself with a knife or something. I saw that people just adding on a little bit of the paint on the back of those dry flowers to kind of like just attach them back to the painting. I'm out of the paint, so I'm gonna be maybe just leaving it like that because it was just an experiment. But here how it looks like. I definitely like the potential that it has for the floral like paintings. I also saw a lot of artists on TikTok and Instagram that do very beautiful pieces. I don't really feel that it's something that I would want to do. And the rest of the white paint I decided to use for a bigger canvas and create just an abstract painting with some volume. First, I was just adding the paint from the packaging to the canvas and then helping myself with the art knife and spreading it. It's not as easy to spread and really move the paint whenever you already applied it. It stays where you put it, so it's not as flexible, I would say. Or maybe I'm looking for something that I can like shape shift a little bit around and add and move it and be able to have some of like this interaction with the medium. I tried to work with it with my hands. Didn't really help a lot because the paint was just get all over my fingers and won't move. Then I tried to move it a little bit with a wet brush. It wasn't really affecting it as well. So I feel it definitely needs some time to get used to that like paint and how to work with it, because for me it was a little bit hard to work with it because I didn't know how to manipulate it. And also I decided for myself that I don't really like the texture it's more of like a paint, and I'm looking something more of like the modeling paste that I can manipulate more and change throughout the process of painting and creating texture. Also, while it was wet, I decided to add on a golden leaf. It was applying okay, but after drying, most of that gold leaf just fell off. It didn't get like attached secure enough with the paint while I was drying. In the end, I just decided to remove everything that was not attached, and I added on a little bit more of just the regular black paint over, and also added a little bit of the chrome marker. And this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we see each other in the next video.